They are both thermogenics. They both have stimulants in them. They both have acetyl-carnitine in them. They both have bacopa in them. So they can help with focus, energy, thermogenesis. They're both going to help your body utilize fat cells as energy with acetyl-carnitine in them. Back again. Hello guys, G here, VP of Content, fitnessinformant.com. Here today for a video on Core Nutritionals. So a few weeks ago, we did a video on Core. We compared their Sear, their non-stim fat burner Sear, to their non-stim fat burner Shred. I went over the differences, if they're stackable or not. Well, we're back again for yet another one. This time we're going to be looking at their stim-based thermogenics, namely Blaze as well as Burn. So what got this started is Core has a wide array of products. They have multiple fat burners. I believe it's like 5, 6, 7 different products that could be seen as a way to help you lose weight. So we kept on getting questions like, can we stack them? Which one is the best? We hate the word best, but we still get it. So we decided to make a couple videos, a couple articles to help you make a better decision. So if you want to check out our other video on Sear and Shred, that will be in the link below. But today we're going to be looking at Blaze and Burn. So Burn, I don't have it on me, but it is a powdered thermogenic. Blaze is a capsule-based fat burner. So that's a very simple difference. Let's look at what they each contain. We're going to start off with Blaze, go over the profile and what's in it and how it actually targets fat loss, because there's multiple ways to burn fat, or multiple ways that supplements can help you burn fat. Of course, we have to say right off the bat that burning fat always comes down to being in a caloric deficit. You have to eat less, and of course you got to exercise. So no supplement's going to do it for you, but some may make the journey a little bit easier, a little bit more fun. All right, let's start off with Blaze. So the first ingredient in Blaze is acetyl-carnitine. This is a form of carnitine, probably our favorite. Carnitine is known to help transport fatty acids to be used as energy. Acetyl-carnitine actually can help with focus. It crosses the blood-brain barrier very well. And we also get a barrier that's good. Next three ingredients are black cumin, chisandra, and callurpa. Be sure to check out the written portion for the links to studies. Black cumin has some good studies behind it. And chisandra is actually quite interesting because it can inhibit adipogenesis, which in simple terms is the accumulation of fat. So it kind of like the way it helps you lose fat is by preventing your body, or helping prevent your body's make it. Callurpa actually does the same thing. It also can inhibit adipogenesis. So right off the bat, you can kind of see Blaze is going for more of a let's help your body or prevent your body from storing fat or making fat, accumulating it, whatever term you want to use, versus just suppressing your appetite. It works in a different method than some other fat burners out there, and much different for Burn. We'll get into that. We have to say too, these are all at great dosages with good standardization. So there's that. Next up, we have caffeine, 250 milligrams. We all know what caffeine does. Helps with energy, helps suppress your appetite. Obviously, everybody loves caffeine. 250 milligrams, not over the top. A good amount to get you going. And we also have bacopa in here. Bacopa has a lot of benefits. Most people use it as a nootropic. Solid dose in here at a solid standardization. Next up, we have theobromine, which is a cousin or very similar to caffeine, part of the xanthan family. Can help with energy, not as strong as caffeine. There is that, but it does have its benefits. Next up, we have a very interesting one, Glucovantage. 100 milligrams. This is also known as like super berberine. This is from NNB Nutrition. This is a very powerful GDA, a glucose disposal agent. So kind of like the other ingredients before, this helps your body not store fat. It helps your body utilize carbs better. And it's at a great dose. Next up, we have bitter orange extract. That is synephrine. Synephrine paired with caffeine is a very, very mild beta agonist. It works well, good for energy, good for fat loss, especially when combined with caffeine. Great job there. And finally, we have Capsimax and Yohimbine. Capsimax, this is from cayenne pepper. This can help with thermogenesis, I think capsaicinoids. And Yohimbine, a very proven fat burning ingredient. This could give some people the jitters, but Yohimbine, especially when paired with caffeine, is a very proven fat loss ingredient. So overall, yes, you have your basics, what you'd expect out of a fat burner, a traditional one, stim-based one. Caffeine, synephrine, yohimbine. Basically, the goal with Blaze is to not only act as a regular thermogenic, but also prevent your body from storing fat. So it's taking that pathway. What about Burn? Burn works a little bit differently. Okay, so now we get to Burn. This is their powder thermogenic. There are some similarities in these two, which we will get to. But one big similarity is they both start off with acetyl-L-carnitine. We already went over that, so I won't go over it again. You get 500 milligrams in here. You're supposed to take 2 servings a day, so you get actually in 2 servings the same dose as 1 serving of Blaze. Now the next ingredient in here is a very interesting one. We have KSM-66. This is ashwagandha. So one big issue that people have when it comes to losing fat is they have too high of stress levels. Too much cortisol can be detrimental to your fat loss goals. And KSM-66, this is a very popular anti-stress supplement, anti-cortisol supplement. Has a lot of other benefits, but the main one is that most people use it for is to inhibit stress or help with stress. So this already is a much different pathway, lower cortisol levels, which in the long run will help with fat loss. You get 300 milligrams per serving, so 2 a day gives you 600 milligrams. That is a great dose. Awesome to see. We like that ingredient. We like this approach. Personally, we like it a little bit more, but both have their own benefits anyway, both Blaze and Burn. Okay, now we have Garcinia cambogia. This is a source of hydroxycitric acid. This may help with appetite suppression. This was made popular by Dr. Oz like 7 years ago or so. Not a favorite, but it's actually not a bad ingredient as long as you don't think it's this miracle fat loss ingredient. And they use a good dose at a good standardization in here. Next up, you have green coffee bean extract. Green coffee bean, this is a source of chlorogenic acid, has fat loss benefits, blood sugar benefits, and it also has some blood pressure benefits as well. Next up, we have yerba mate, which is actually a source of various things such as quercetin, caffeine, ursolic acid as well. It has a lot of antioxidants and there are a lot of benefits. It's also a natural source of theobromine, which we just talked about earlier, is also xanthan like caffeine, can help with energy without increasing your blood pressure, so that's nice. You also get bacopa in this one as well, same standardization at 50%. Nice addition there. We like it, especially for the focus benefits, and bacopa has quite a bit of benefits. Seriously, look at it. We went over it on our website. We have an article on it. Go look at it. It has a lot. Jumped over this one, but it also has caffeine at 150 milligrams. This is a nice dose, like about a cup and a half of coffee. Not as strong per dose as Blaze, but also this one you take twice a day. Blaze you're supposed to take once a day. You also get Zoom XR, which is a longer lasting caffeine to keep it simple. This adds an extra 50 milligrams of caffeine. So you're really getting 200 milligrams, just 50 milligrams of it comes a little bit later. This will help prevent a crash actually. And finally, we have Safserine. This can actually help with mood and it can also help with appetite suppression. So Burn, as you just saw, this takes a different approach. This helps with overall cortisol levels, mood enhancement, a little bit less caffeine per serving. And of course there are similarities too, acetyl-carnitine. So they both have some similarities. Let's go over those first. They are both thermogenics. They both have stimulants in them. They both have acetyl-carnitine in them. They both have bacopa in them. So they're gonna help with focus, energy, thermogenesis. They're both gonna help your body utilize fat cells as energy with the acetyl-carnitine in them. So they both have those similarities. As for the differences, of course, the easy one, one's a capsule, one's a powder. That's too easy. However, Blaze, as we went over, some of the ingredients there are more to help prevent you from gaining fat with the Schisandra, for example. The Glucovantage as well, so there's some GDA properties to it as well. Whereas Burn focuses on cortisol, overall mood, especially with the Safserine as well as the KSM-66. So they take different approaches. So can you stack these? I'm sure we're gonna get questions on this. No, you can't. Both have stimulants in it, so we do not recommend it. You don't want too much caffeine. Too much caffeine can actually hinder your fat loss goals as well. Blaze is a little bit stronger per dose. Burn you take twice a day. Blaze you're supposed to take once. So overall, we would say Blaze is a little bit of a stronger one with the extra thermogenic ingredients in there, especially the yohimbine. But if you're taking more of a lighter route, more like you want some mood enhancement, something to help you feel better throughout the day, and over time, we'd probably go with Burn. And at the end of the day, it could also come down to what do you prefer? Do you prefer powder or capsules? Both these, however, are stackable with the other ones, the Sear and Shred. If you want to stack Blaze with Shred or Sear, or Burn with Shred or Sear, that's a fine option. Or stack both Sear and Shred with Blaze, or Sear and Shred with Burn. For more information, be sure to check out the written article on our website. It'll be a little bit more detailed with the studies. You'll be able to see the full profiles and more. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on IG and Facebook, and as always, be important.